baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do making my temperature today. If you leave me alone, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make us see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make us see you. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep on. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
The NBA is creating international hoops academies. Commissioner Silver said, quote, historically, we were more passive, but through Yao Ming, we were able to introduce hundreds of millions of people to the NBA. If we can help train other great players in these markets, it'll have a huge impact on our business. Brian?
Yeah, smart move. Thanks, Allie. Let's see some of the numbers here for Nicholas Claxton.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, we've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Maxey, that's good.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Dinwiddie, coming off a solid outing against Chicago. Here's Thomas. Maxey covering. Stolen by Harden. Here's Harris. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Superb awareness from Harris, reading the defense and taking what they give him.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Simmons against Tucker. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, this is exactly where Ben Simmons looks to become assertive. The closer he is to the cup, the more dangerous he is.
Three-pointer Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Thomas. Inside. Here's Claxton. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Good from Harden. And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Both good from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Claxton. Embiid covers. Thomas, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Harden. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
The Nets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Dinwiddie outside. For 3. It doesn't go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They really took a smart approach against this team the last time they faced off.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Simmons. Bridges outside. Back to Claxton. And he dunks it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Here's Claxton. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J. Thomas has got 5.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Harden, good.
Boy, the hard dribble gets the defense on its heels. That is vintage James Harden right there.
Here's Thomas. Maxey covering. Here's Thomas. He's got 5. Off the left rim and out.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Embiid from outside. Claxton with a rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Thomas. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 7. The 76ers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Harden, the pass to Maxey. From downtown, buries it from 3.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Thomas. The 3-ball. Philadelphia grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Bridges outside. Tucker against Simmons to the paint. Here's Dinwiddie, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Outside Maxey, pass to Embiid. From the corner, and he nails the jumper. Embiid's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Timeout call, Brooklyn.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of Ben Simmons shooting is the fact that this guy is still very special at the things he is very capable of doing.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here for your Brooklyn Nets.
These point guards have been great over the past month passing the ball. James Harden, number one.
And when you're a point guard, you always want to be in this position, leading the league in assists. You just know his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Dinwiddie, and Brooklyn again with a bucket.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Sixers leading. Baseline J. Again, the Sixers score.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Knocks it loose. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Three-pointer Embiid. Another three for Philadelphia.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Throw it down on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Tucker, no good.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie. To the left wing. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Brooklyn with the ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. To the left side wing. Bridges outside. From outside the arc. And Dinwiddie good for 3. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Harden misses.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges. Six on the shot clock. The 3 is up. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, Harden. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Oh, wasted no time on that one. He's got 12.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history, and when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league. You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Let's hear it. Make some noise for Team Harden.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Finney-Smith checked in for Ben Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Harris is checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Give him 8. Outside Curry. Shot blocked. Here's Niang. Pass to Milton. Down low. McDaniels, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Curry. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Here's Claxton. Harrell defending. Clock at 6. From 20 feet. Basket's good.
So smooth with the shot mechanics. Joe Harris, what a pretty jumper.
Pass to Harrell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris. They played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted, because boy, do things change quickly.
The first one falls. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Johnson, he's checked in for Claxton. Harrell hits them both.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Now here's Curry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, did he do some damage.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Johnson. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Can't hit from the elbow. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Harris. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Outside Johnson, and Harrell comes to help. Johnson finds Harris. That's tipped. Stolen by Melton.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
The 15-footer. Here's Harrell. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Oh, the grit right there. Montrezl Harrell simply wanting that offensive rebound more than anyone else.
To the inside, Finney-Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
First one falls for him. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
And the Nets with possession here, down by 12. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Curry. Sinks the tray. Curry's got 6 points.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's McDaniels. No good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Now Curry. He has 6. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. There's the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Niang. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
Curry against Milton. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Curry. Harris, a screen on Milton. The 3 from Curry. Drills it from deep. He's got 9. Just 4 seconds left in the first. 1 second left. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's House in at the small forward position.
76ers foul. Daniel. First personal foul. First team foul.
From deep, Johnson. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Well, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And he makes a first. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived. Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
Harden against Dinwiddie. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
And Brooklyn has possession after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Good. And the assist to Embiid. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Turn it up, Nets fans, for your Brooklyn Nets.
He's checked in for Brooklyn. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for James Harden.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. Out to Bridges. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. A shot to stop the run. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Maxey finds Harden. Inside. Now Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end. And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Free throw drops for Embiid. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. But how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Embiid. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Tucker's checked in for House. The kick out to Simmons. Down low. It's tipped. Harris outside. Goes up on the baseline. The Sixers again can't hit. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And that one's good. Simmons.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
Here's Embiid. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Dinwiddie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Simmons. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-6 run. 3-pointer Embiid. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
And they're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Here's Claxton. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Claxton's got 12.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the basket by Embiid.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The kick out to Simmons. To the paint. Dinwiddie outside. From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Good work there as it goes. And the 76ers lead by 18.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Here's Thomas. And it's Harris with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Back to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Simmons with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Claxton. Embiid covers. Here's Thomas. Dinwiddie with it. Beyond the arc. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Embiid drawing the double team. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 3-pointer Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 27 points.
Ooh, he's been red hot from 3-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Thrown back.
A sneaky 6'8". Harris putting his length to use.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Embiid from outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harden, the pass to Embiid. And he lays it up and in. Embiid's got 32 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Left side, Simmons.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
Simmons stepping the line with 2 shots.
First one falls, and last season Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Harrell finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Harrell's got his third bucket of the night.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Harrell. They get it again. Here's Embiid. And finally, they hit one. Embiid's got 34 points.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Harris passes to Curry. Back to Harris. Takes the three. McDaniels with the rebound. Philadelphia dictating the flow. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him. Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
First free throw is good. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith comes in for Ben Simmons. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And Milton, here we go. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Philadelphia shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Into the lane. And the bucket is good. Embiid's got 38 points.
It's a scary sight when Embiid's coming down the lane. Not a man you want to get in the way of.
Now here's Harris. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Chicago. Curry against Milton to the paint. Oh, deflected. 6 to shoot. Here's the break. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's Curry on the take. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
This guy's a really clever penetrator. You have to be aware of Seth Curry's craftiness on the drive.
Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Looking at the real numbers from the real NBA, the best free throw shooting teams of the season. In third, Philadelphia.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
And the 76ers call time here.
It's time to get hyped. Let's hear it one time for Brooklyn Nets own Team Hype. Come on.
Outside Curry, the three, and it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Second quarter.
Milton, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Harden against Curry. Outside Johnson. Harris on the wing. Three-pointer. That shot missing. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Three-pointer Embiid. Here's Harrell. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Harrell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's how Harrell gets his offense, being tougher and more physical than the guys trying to stop him.
Johnson a screen on Milton. Pass to O'Neal. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a t-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million, guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Back to Curry. It's picked off. There's 47 seconds left in the half. McDaniels, that's good.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Brooklyn has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. On the wing, Curry. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
McDaniels can't hit. Well, the Nets shooting about 48% so far in the second. Back to O'Neal. Here's Curry, and it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And Philadelphia calls time here.
Philadelphia. the Anthony Melton.
Pass to O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. Now Johnson. Soft touch off the grass. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And it's Milton. That time on the assist by Harrell.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Philadelphia 76ers, 105.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, the story of the first half, Joel Embiid asserting his dominance.
He's known for his exceptional range, and he's proving it once again tonight, dialing it up from distance repeatedly. I think he's got more threes than Shaq had his entire career tonight. Yeah, sorry, big fella.
Kenny?
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Taking a look here now at the 76ers, they've been awesome so far this year. That was expected from the good analysts who know what they're talking about. We've got one on this panel, and it's called Shaq O'Neal. You don't know about the other two.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So that's the Nets 5. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Thomas. Launches it. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. Harden finds Maxey. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Thomas. The 3 is up. Rebounded by James Harden.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Maxey. Again, the Sixers score.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
And Embiid throws it down.
Emphatic slam by Embiid, not afraid to get physical with the defense.
Here's Thomas. 12 points for him. Pass to Dinwiddie. Harden comes to help. Out to Bridges. Just 2 to shoot. From deep, here's Simmons. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Here's Thomas. Over Harris. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, a strong finish down low. The defense was there, but he was not going to be denied.
Fires it. Harris misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Up top, Dinwiddie, pounded by Harris. Here's Thomas. He's got 14. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul of the game. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Philadelphia. And your next Houston team.
We got a second now to check out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the field goal percentage leaders. Well, you look at Claxton, topping the chart with his efficiency.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. That one a little long. The 76ers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Look how sturdy Embiid is as a shooter. Even with the foul, he's able to put the shot up.
Joel Embiid, shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Both shots good from the stripe. Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, BA, this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last 10 to 15 years, I think live sports in the NBA game is still something fans love to see in real time. I think also the fact that we can also attract a larger audience is exciting. I don't know how it'll all play out, but I know it'll be fun to follow and watch as we go.
You know, sometimes it's about the tireless work ethic of Tucker because he's made himself into a solid shooter.
Pass to Simmons. Here's Thomas to the inside. Here's Claxton. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Here's Tucker. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And rejected. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. The 76ers making a switch here. House is checked in. For 3, Maxey. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Here's Thomas. He's got 14. Pass to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 17 points.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pulls up on the wing, and he buries that one. Back rim and in.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Dinwiddie with a screen on Maxey. Here's Thomas. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
The 76ers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Oh, got that one up quick. Tucker's gotten his 2nd bucket.
That's a really good job by Tucker reading the defense, just carving out some space from mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
red t-shirt.
So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Claxton. Screen by Claxton. Out to Bridges. Here's Thomas. Just 5 to shoot from behind the arc. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real and the hustle is rewarded. Goes up on the wing. And Maxey the bucket on the assist by Harden. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter.
There's a reason James Harden is always near the top of the assist charts. That ability to distribute to teammates is elite.
Here's Claxton. Give him 20. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His third personal foul. Team second.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
And the first one at the line is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Harrell's checked in for the Sixers. Melton comes in for Harden. It's both from the stripe. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Maxey attacking, and he goes in for the dunk.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. Not going to go that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Dinwiddie against Melton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Melton misses. And Brooklyn shooting about 53% on the third. A very good number. Dinwiddie with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. And here's Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Capitalizes off the crossover. Thomas has got 23 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Melton. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays, but that's been their preferred way of finding points.
Dinwiddie against Melton. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down low. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Wing shot on the way. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 10 points in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Out to the right wing. Pulls it from 20. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Maxey's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
To the paint. Here's Thomas. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Now here's Tucker. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Simmons with it. And Melton picks him up defensively. He shoots again. They get the rebound. Thomas misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Maxey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Nets with possession here after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. To the middle. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass on the layup. Thomas has got 27 points.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Here's Maxey. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Here's Thomas. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And a two-handed jam.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And for the Nets, they're shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Thomas. Maxey covering. It's stolen by Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Melton's got 4 points this quarter.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Who poked away and stolen by Melton. Over Dinwiddie. Again, Philadelphia.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Pass to Thomas. Simmons against Harrell. Here's Thomas to stop the run. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for Simmons. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Harris has checked in for Thomas. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McDaniels comes in for House. A minute 42 left in the third. And it's good for 2. Harris has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Hits the trifecta.
This is the real value of Joe Harris. This guy is so dangerous from deep. He's going to make you pay.
Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Johnson.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Philadelphia shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Harrell. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will go the other way with it. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. The shot by Johnson, no good. Johnson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. From the wing, here's Harrell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Well, he might be a bit undersized, Montrezl Harrell, but he plays bigger than the frame suggests. Hold on.
That's good from Harrell.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Milton's checked in for the Sixers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Brooklyn's shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Well, using your body, playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Milton. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Curry passes to Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Sixers on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. George Niang out there with McDaniels. Then there's Shake Milton. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Reed in at the center position. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Well, Doris, courtside seats in basketball are hard to come by. Experiencing that proximity to the action is a rare treat, but with virtual reality now, anyone can.
Listen, BA, I'm all for technology, and I think that's cool. But let's be real. You give me a courtside seat where I can feel the action, where I can see all the minute details of everything that's transpiring in real time, I'll take that.
Here's Niang. Misses the 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Watanabe. Back to Mills. Here's Watanabe, covered by Milton. And here's Mills from the arc. Hits the 3-pointer. Mills has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, this is a big part of Patty Mills' job, right? Knocking down 3-point shots.
Niang, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Milton. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Outside Mills. Pass to Curry. And the Nets get it back. Watanabe. The shot that time not on target. For Philadelphia, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Milton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Mills against Milton. Here's Watanabe. Off target from outside. For Philadelphia, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Korkmaz, no good.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Offensive board. From deep, Johnson fires in the triple.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Korkmaz on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Korkmaz, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Back to Curry for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Harris outside. Pass to Watanabe. And here's Curry for 3. And Milton pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Driving inside. Releases from 15. The shot misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Harris passes to Mills. And Reed pulls it down. Well, the 76ers shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. And here's Mills. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. We can't afford you though.
That might be true.
Here's McDaniels. A good-looking shot from the wing. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Mills, the pass to Curry. Pass to Watanabe. Harris outside from behind the arc. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Well, the 3-level scoring ability. Seth Curry from the mid-range. Yes, sir.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And your next Houston team. Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. The 76ers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Here's Milton. That one rolls around and rims out. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Pass to Mills from outside the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Korkmaz. Shot from the low post is good. Korkmaz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Sumner. Doris, in the NBA, more attention is being paid to mental health more than ever before. And players are taking the lead in raising awareness.
I love that, Brian, because it's such an important issue. Performing between the lines of an NBA floor requires basketball skill, but it requires mental health and strength. And a lot of players, Kevin Love in particular, have been so brave. Credit to the NBA for addressing it and being out front.
Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over.
Now heading onto the floor, your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
He's checked in for Watanabe.
Nicholas Claxton.
The 76ers have gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Shot on the wing. Milton, no good.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Brad, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Niang. The Sixers with another miss.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Milton. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Knocked loose. Here's Reed. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks, the social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job at protecting and saving their money, too. He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
So the Nets making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
At the line, Nicholas Claxton. And at the line, one time.
Philadelphia shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Milton. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Milton's got 20 points.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Now Curry. Harris outside. Lets it go from deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Reed. Pulls it. Again, the Sixers score. Curry with it. Here's Niang. Pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Now Curry, covered by Milton. Curry, no good. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Tries it from 19. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Out to Harris. Outside Curry. Outside Johnson. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now.
I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Milton, no good. And that's shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Harris finds Curry. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. And for Philadelphia, their shooting continues to impress. 65% from the field. Here's Milton. O'Neal pulls it in. Well, the Nets shooting it at 52%. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Claxton. Here's Curry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Korkmaz has got 4 rebounds in the game. Over Harris. Korkmaz, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Milton against Curry. And here's Harris outside. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that three-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
Here's Milton. The Sixers with another miss. 1:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. Harris passes to Curry. Left side Johnson. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
House misses.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Pass to Claxton. Harris on the wing. From deep. That's his 6 make and 11 tries.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this victory will put them at 36 wins on the year.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Joel Embiid.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're leading by 19. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And your next Houston team.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Korkmaz.
Once again, the Brooklyn Nets Kids.
.52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's House. Now here is Harrell. Shot to end the cold streak. Got it.
Montrezl Harrell.
And the 76ers lead by 21.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Obviously more of a shooter than a dunker, but Harris showing some verticality to his game.
Here's Milton. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Claxton. And here's Harris outside. And the Nets, another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's O'Neal. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, there's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.